There he is.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Hello. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling super excited and I'm ready to win some games, man. Holy moly, I'm feeling the zone. I'm ready for it.
Let's go. Nice. Good to hear your excitement.
Where is Nano?
Hello.
There he, the Yapper arrived.
There he is.
Hello. Sorry, I'm going to have to stall because Melkart is not going to be here until 6:30 exact.
No worries. I will only start till at 6:30. I still have some questions for you. You don't have to stall anything. We'll probably take a little more than 6:30 because it's 25. We only have 5 minutes, so it's fine. All right. So, all right. Let's go to our first round of questions, shall we? How long have you guys been playing as teams together? Cardona, you can start.
I mean, honestly, I think today is our first game as a 5-stack. As
What?
Kali,
Oh,
we are subbing in Kali. Kali Cat, the goated guy in statistics. By the way, all the pick'em statistics, he's doing him. Shout out to Kali. Man, it's our first game as a 5-stack with him. So, from Blood Bowl's motto, fuck it, we ball.
We ball. Nice. Okay. A little too hyped there for Brikun asked you to sign his thighs. I don't know if that's a thing you do.
I mean, for Brikun, I'll do it. All that done.
Okay.
Would just like to say that Zambiru is a policeman. That is all.
Oh, really, man? Didn't know that.
All right. Remind me, Nano, how long have you been playing together as a team?
Zambiru Polizia.
That's not my question. Bruh. Is he gonna arrest me or something? Why are you mentioning that?
That's it. It's been like 3 weeks since the Christmas started. It was the LCM, so it's like 3 weeks, 3 days. I think.
Okay.
Maybe a bit more.
Fresh out of
less.
the oven.
And that's actually why Melkart isn't here, because he was at the gym. And Zambiru, I'm not sure if you know this, but he is a policeman, in fact.
All right.
So and he saw him at the gym, and he was using some substance, And so he had to take him down to the station.
I mean, somebody has to carry the team, am I right? Whether it be pumping metal or pumping.
No enhancement drugs needed for League of Legends.
Okay.
All natural.
Nice. What are you guys' favorite champions in terms of story?
Story.
I'm gonna be straight up honest. Old Echo before Arcane ruined his lore, probably.
Oh right. You mean like the trailers when they revealed him?
Yeah. He's like actual. I read like a crap ton of like League lore. Yeah, LoLface like Shaco lore, Cho lore, KW.
Yes, very deep lore for that. Yeah,
very deep lore. Shaco is maybe a thing. That is his lore.
He's like puppet and a spirit inside it.
I think Old Echo's story was really fucking good. Him like rewinding time because him telling his parents and seeing them kind of like disappointed that he's gonna stay in zone because he wants to improve his country instead of going to Piltover for a better education. I think that's a fucking amazing story. And then they just I don't know. They just said, nah, fuck that shit. Arcane makes money.
And then my opinion is not greatly appreciated by you, but I kind of liked the Echo.
No, I like the new lore. I just thought the old one was better, at least just for Echo.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let me think. Besides that, my like champions that still has lore in the game. I really like fuck with Tariq's lore. Honestly, I think Tariq's lore is pretty cool.
Gems.
And for at least the champions I play, I think Ryze being literally the main character is pretty fucking nice.
Okay. All right, what about you, Cardona?
What comes to mind like immediately was like the Bilgewater trio lore, like Gangplank and Math and Twisted Fate really have some really good lore going on. But then I was thinking about it because Nana was yapping a lot. And I was like, Shurima's really goated, man. Shurima's really goated. And
Yes.
any of Shurima's characters have some really good lore written into them. And I think
there are
as their
some
story is insane. And if we ever get like a Shurima Arcane, sign me up, sell my soul, give them everything I own. I don't care, man. Give me that.
Stream also has a lot
do you think
of.
if they ever do like a Bilgewater Arcane equivalent, we'll see like TF and Graves making out for like as long as Caitlyn invited? Because if that's the
I
case, sign
don't
me
know.
up.
All right,
I don't
stream
know.
over. I'm
Wait. Honorable mention for lore Pantheon. Pantheon's lore is actually goated.
Oh, Pantheon's lore is pretty fucking good.
I kinda agree with you there. I my favorite would be Targon. I think I really like the Targon's potential to have a good story. Pantheon, Leona, Diana.
Can we agree the
fight between-
Ruination was dog shit?
The what?
Yes,
The Ruination was dog shit. Can we agree on
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Ruination, like the Shadow Wilds thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was ass. I'm so sorry. Wait, I think Melkart's here maybe. Wait, no,
Yep.
Zambiro's not here. Okay.
He's
I keep yapping.
He's yapping on stream.
You've got two good yappers around in this interview.
Bro, we could like fuck the game. Let's just talk about League lore.
For real, I just sit here.
I mean, I've asked you the questions already that I had prepared. So why not go for some chill and relaxing games? Questions. Sorry, my brain's shorting. I just had a nap, so.
Wait, insane. Zambiru is a policeman. Yeah.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, man. I forgot.
Brickon has a question for you now.
We asked the chat. Okay, Brickon has a question. Is Zambiru Millie Smite Eva? Millie Smite Zambiru is in fact a policeman.
No spoilers in the chat, please. We might have intel that Zambiru is a policeman, but let's not reveal their hand already. Okay.
Okay, my leader Melkart has been released from holding. Assumingly, the policeman is still going back to home. He's gaming from jail.
He needs to write the logs, قريت يكتب man لسب الميركارت والشامل قريت يعمل الرابورت man.
Jina separa l-loba l-bira kontra GWA jrid jarrestani. Għet nimżana, to be honest.
X'namil jek tippikja zek nano,
And ironically, minti satarani mid-lane.
Bro, just nah.
Question for Cardona. I think I know what he might ask. Let's see.
Let's see.
Okay, cool. Fire away.
Ooh.
Which champion's the most Gozeton?
Ooh.
I mean, for appearance, Trundle. You know what? When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Kauki's right, it is Gragas.
Gragas is like a typical Maltese man, to be honest.
Yeah. Lead. Just racial slurs all the way.
That's the real answer. Fucking
No. The real answer, and there's only one good one, which you all have dodged completely somehow, is Soraka. And I don't have to explain any further.
Because goat, yeah.
Because you fuck goats? What? Like.
All right. You know what? Go back to your teams, guys. I'm gonna go to my caster and. Wait. Adomajiesh? Zambiru isn't still not here yet.
Yeah, Dane. Aiden Ajanadua. Zambiru policeman.
I thought you were waiting for Melkart.
Right, man. Yeah, Melkart's here, man. Zambiru Adomajiesh. Shit.
Veru għet totli daħan il-draft kontra Lemon, by the way. Inisi għan propora draft, by the way. U sa jew Lemon ħaj kissirilu ninfaqanik pej. Jew għan kalla ħaj kalli draft tajba. Xaktarx, the first one, ta' imma.
I love goat cheese, is my point, insomma.
Eżat, laqna.
Okay, daħal Zambiru, meċuni. Enough yapping,
guy-
enough yapping.
Wait. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going. All right. See you. I just got in the client. You can send me an invite to the lobby. Would be swole.
أنا باونك إن yapping ينتصر ولا
All right. Nice.
ملا.
I'm in. طلعنا في الspectate.
كنتوا تعرفوا اللي زامبيرو policeman.
By the way, guys, just wanted to say Aurora is the most. Goes it in actually one Zorn.
Fair enough.
طلعت البراين. Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, Nano. Have fun. Good luck. See you.
أنا مشوني.
All right. They're full. Okay. Well, guys, if you're on the stream, please move. Okay. There he goes. He's gone. Goodbye. All right. Let's go to LeBon in the casters channel. There he is. The one and only LeBon.
I have no clue what those last couple of questions were during that interview. I leave it up to Cardona and leave it up to Nano to derail the situation ever so slightly.
I mean, there's no harm in little fun, you know.
Okay, but let me tell you my opinion. In my humble opinion, the most Gazetan champion is Udyr. Half of Gozo was built like Udyr. Tell me I'm wrong. Come on.
I mean, there's a lot of stereotypes, so definitely could be one of them. The funny thing is that Gozo has like a lot of sheep shagging memes, so Soraka had to be there, you know. Elaborate.
Elaborate. Have you ever heard what Udyr sounds like when he says his voice lines? Now just imagine him talking in Maltese. Wouldn't that kind of make sense?
That's one type of Gazetan for you.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm not a Gazetan. I would hardly know. You have to excuse me for that.
So, Waffle Warriors and Miscreants is our first game. Let me reload.
Looking like a very interesting game. These teams seem very evenly matched. Except I do have to ask, who's the level 1010 player in this lobby? Who does not have a social life? That's a joke, of
his
course.
in-game name is Nokota. Well, none of us have a social life, let's be honest. Our social life is like here on Twitch, watching our friends play.
That is a joke, by the way. That is a joke. If Nokatan is watching this and did hear me say that, I am very sorry. I think I heard someone message me on League. I think I'm going to get targeted, and a bomb is going to be inside of my car tomorrow morning when I start.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yep.
All right. It seems
he has posted a link into chat. It's a cat, but in 4K. Interesting.
Right,
nice.
The bomb. You're Cheeky Commander in game, right?
Yes, that would be me. I'm already in the spectators along with you.
All right.
And actually, Nano's asking if we're ready, and I would say yes, we are. Let's hop right into it.
We are definitely ready. What is wrong with my... Okay. Egg. Og. Eggy. There. I've said egg. You're happy? How many eggs would you like? Oh, the banning is underway.
Alright, we're seeing some
right into it.
Basic bans going out. Waffle Warriors for some reason banning Rek'Sai. Definitely a dangerous champion. In the right hands, Miscreants banning Aurora, already afraid of Nano's or potentially Zambiru's Aurora gameplay.
I don't know, Chief. Rek'Sai hasn't had a very strong presence this LCM, not gonna lie.
You never know, though. A comfort pick of Rek'Sai could really ruin a match. With that, Waffle Warriors also ban out Fiora. They must have watched my match where Fiora was an ADC and destroyed my bot lane.
If they want to ban comfort picks for junglers, wouldn't they go for like something like Skarner for Miscreants? Cardona usually plays
maybe that's
Skarner, right?
Support. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what this Rek'Sai pick is actually. Waffle Warriors ban out Aurelion Sol, and Miscreants are afraid of Zambiru's Trundle and get rid of that too. Somewhere along the line, Syndra also left the roster, but I forgot to commentate over that one.
Syndra is always like one of the strong picks. If you know
She's
how to use her.
She's always reliable. You can never go wrong with the Syndra pick. Try to engage on her, too bad. Try to one-shot her, too bad. She one-shots you back.
Fair enough. I still feel like she kind of fell off at some point after season 8.
Ooh, Viego getting picked out from Waffle Warriors. We're seeing a lot of Viegos this tournament. Is it Viego season? Is it that time of the year?
I mean, he is very meta, very strong, and he goes really well with support tanks and support top lanes. Sorry, tank top lanes.
So I suppose as long as Viego doesn't have to be the front line, he's good to go.
Jensen, why?
Like you previously mentioned, Miscreants pick out that Skarner for Luke. And Hui. Okay, we're getting some very powerful new gen champions getting picked out.
Indeed. The
can you imagine that Skarner ults?
Mid lane artillery.
Can you imagine that Skarner ult holding 3 people together while Hui unleashes a full combo and absolutely nuclear demolition? You know, like completely wipes everyone off the map.
Hui?
Yeah, Hui. Swain getting picked up from Waffle Warriors. That is probably their support. I don't know if Nano plays Swain. Well, with Nano's level of expertise, it is safe to believe that he would be able to play that. But let's just keep it in mind that this could be the support.
No, Master Breaker Mintoff is not a champion. Can confirm.
Who? Who's the champion?
Mintoff. They're going.
Mintoff.
Yeah.
Mintoff's not a champ, bro.
He's been nerfed too hard.
Okay, if Mintoff was a champion, who would he be? Chat, tell me. Karma getting picked out from Waffle Warriors support. Deciding to play more on the defensive or on the aggressive, you would never know. Karma's playstyle varies from player to player.
Remind me, Waffle Warriors Zambiru, does he play Swain top? Or was that another
I wouldn't
team
happen to know. I'm pretty sure he sticks to classic top laners like tanks and brawlers.
Fair enough.
Third champion going out for Miscreants, and that's Xayah in the bot lane. Now Miscreants going in for their second banning phase. No hover champion just yet. Any second now. Any second.
Okay, so maybe Miscreants are gonna ban more top lane champions since Zambiru seems to have, hasn't picked.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
Shen getting banned out. I'm pretty sure one of Zambiru's comfort picks. Waffle Warriors, seeing that Xayah has been picked, decide to get rid of her lovely duo, Rakan. Miscreants fire right back by banning Yasuo for whatever reason. I do not know if Nano or Zambiru play the Yasuo. I would not be able to tell if this is a good or bad pick. I think we'd have to ask later on.
Either way, they won't be having any keys this game. Sorry for the bad jokes.
Oh, no. Yeah, they're going to be homeless. And Waffle Warriors ban out Cassante, giving Zambiru the slightly easier top lane. Miscreants now given the opportunity to pick the other 2,000-year-old game design champion, Ambessa. Will they pick it or will they leave it be? Will they let Zambiru play his top lane or will they pick absolute, unbeatable top lane mechanics?
Mechanics, air quotes.
Mechanics, I was really trying to find a word that was not offensive to the player or the champion or the
Camille
or whatever. And Camille getting picked from Miscreants, a very strong champion this patch around. Both a tank shredder with that true damage and a sustain monster in the top lane.
Yep.
Who said they want shields and auto attacks? Yeah, that's right. Ooh. Wait, Waffle Warriors, are you really drafting a triple AP here when Miscreants have 2 champions who can itemize some magic resist? Oh, Waffle Warriors decided to swap into the Caitlyn really quickly. As someone was saying in chat, the Caitlyn, I'm not sure what that means. I'm pretty sure that swears and slurs over there in the chat. I'm not going to try and quote that man.
Yes.
Something related to Caitlyn.
Yes. Yep.
Like, fantastic. All right, chat can look at chat. And Waffle Warriors lock in that Silas. They did, after all, pick 3 AP, and they have a very weird front-to-back kind of comp that I really cannot understand properly. Is this some sort of weird draft to counter miscreants? Are they playing for the
No,
entertainment,
that's a
or are
Swain
they
top.
just picking their comfort champs? That is a Swain top. You're correct.
Indeed.
That could be Swain top or Silas top. You would never know.
Either way, they're very chunky. Very
What's
chunky
this?
player.
Wait. That's Camille's support.
I believe so.
That's Camille's support. I haven't seen that thing in about 2-3 patches. I thought it was like a relic of the past. I thought it was something that we wouldn't see again, but here it is. Camille in the support, Gwen in the top lane, Hui in mid, and Zaya in ADC. Of course, Skarner going jungle. Very unusual. But
yep, this is gonna be
not
a
impossible.
ridiculous game if if miscreants get to scale.
Yep, forget what I was saying about Camille being a sustained monster in the top lane. She's now going to be a dive champion for the bot lane.
Wait. Hot take. What if it's Hui support, Camille top, Gwen mid?
Ooh, interesting. Considering that Gwen would be able to mirror the Silas.
Yep.
It's not impossible. I really do not think that this is impossible. There's not too many great ults for Silas on the enemy team, though. Sure, Gwen ult works pretty well, Skarner ult, Hui's ult, but they're not like game changer ultimates. Like if you had Swain's ult to steal, now that's a game changer. Really weird selection.
Yeah. Silas and Swain both a little kind of like pseudo tanks, right?
Yep.
I love the Camille and Gwen into them. Hui.
I mean, Waffle Warriors, their best chance this game would just be to one-shot the enemy harder. As I've seen from playing with them yesterday, they have really good communication, and they should be able to absolutely team fight to their utmost potential in this game. With that said, Fazola has declared that his team is ready. So that's Miscreants ready.
Hell yeah. And yes, it's 50%, 57% towards Miscreants and 43% towards Waffle Warriors. I mean, both of them are very strong teams. At least we've seen some strong performances from both of them.
I'm really liking the really close by 50-50.
Yep. So, I mean, if it's that close, we might be in for a show, which, you know, ain't nobody complaining about that.
Yep. Regardless, we are going to be seeing quite the performance, and for some reason, Cardona is surprised. Why are they 57%? Well, let me newsflash, buddy. You guys are actually pretty good. No flame to Waffle Warriors, but I am going to be keeping eyes out on both teams and rooting as I see fit.
True. Honestly, I think my eyes are gonna be peeled for the Viego Silas, and Camille and Gwen, because if those champions get a little lead, they're just gonna run with the game.
Yep. Now then, someone in chat did say earlier that Mintoff's champion would be Gragas, and that Robert Abella is Mundo. I'm not very politically aligned with Maltese politics, but I wonder what that would possibly mean.
I'm pretty sure it's because Mundo is buff and Bobby used to work out and was like in the
I see. So there's a bit of lore.
Lifting. Yeah.
Interesting. All right, with that out of the way, we have now actually finished the draft completely, and the players have gone into the league lobby and have started loading in. We are now going to be waiting for the 3-minute delay to finish, and we're good to go.
Indeed.
Yeah. During this time, what do you think is going to be the biggest priority during this match? Do you think that they're going to be playing top prio, mid prio, bot prio? Miscreants, that is. Do you think that this Skarner will be ending up in the mid lane harassing Nano? Do you think he'll be trying to shut down Zambiru? Maybe he'll be trying to make Ali Hagar's life hell.
All right, let's analyze this step by step, right? So, if Miscreants want to gank lanes, if Cardona wants to gank lanes, There's going to be Swain top lane, which is very hard on CC, quite sustainy. Yep, that's it, right? He doesn't really have like massive flashes and yeah, so it's going to be, I think, the best lane to gank. Bot lane, Karma Shields, disgusting. It's movement speed and extra shielding is going to be, if they don't land their skill shot, it's going to be not very an opportunistic lane. Silas has 1 billion dashes. What can I say? Might not be the go-to. But then again, Camille has a big ass engage.
That is true. Let's not forget about that. Yes.
And if they play their cards right and Silas, goes in, uses his dash, and Gwen deals the damage, pretty sure the Skarn can help her finish him off. So it's gonna be how they play it at the end of the day, right? Like if
So you're saying that depends more on the laner than it does on the champion or the team.
There's too much brain rot in the chat.
Yep, Lemon seems to be a surprise, or maybe even, I'd say, disgusted with how much brain rot we're having in the chat. We are talking about eggs. Guys, what do we prefer, hard-boiled or omelets? What's happening in the chat here? Can we get some responses on the important questions in life? Lebro, let me bulk on stair egg plus bulk on breakfast. Raw eggs peak. Okay, we take those. Malta post.
Raw eggs peak. Can't say I agree with salmonella.
Well, depends, right? Because apparently in some places, if you eat a raw egg in time, you'll actually won't be suffering from it. As a matter of fact, some people just eat raw eggs and salt them a little bit. It's quite weird, but if you do it right, it won't harm you. Now,
and if the chicken is vaccinated.
Let's have a quick look over what's happening here. We're seeing Gwen with Ghosted TP. We're seeing Camille with Flash Ignite and Hail of Blades, so that is support indeed. Together with the Zaya. Hui running the normal routes. Skarn, nothing special as well. But, wait, what's that? Swain with Airy? Is Nano trolling us? He picked Airy into Hui. Does he intend to poke him out? Who cares about their late game? Screw it, we ball?
A lot of ball in here.
Personally, if I was that Swain, I would have picked the phase rush here. Get a quick combo off, run into enemy backline or run away. If you're gonna have air, you might as well full commit. But maybe I'm just misunderstanding, right? Alright, let's really quickly shuffle around the portraits, not forget about that one.
Alright. A lot of pings going in, and both teams seem to be heading towards the bot lane.
Waffles seem to be 5-man stacking into the bot lane bush.
And so are...
They are being spotted out, I believe. Was that spot out? No.
Gameblade made it out.
Okay.
Nobody has vision on the other team, though.
Neither of the two teams see each other. This is currently a vision of war. A war of vision. Perhaps a war of attrition. You'd never know. Sun Tzu's Art of War. Place words when you fight. Another quote by Sun Tzu in his Art of War. To be rich, you need to have a lot of money. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. All
right, what's happening, Nano is actually walking to the top lane, and Ali Hagar... Wait, Ali Hagar is the Silas. Zambiru is the Caitlyn. No wonder Lemon was telling me that I'll be in for a surprise. It's only hit me now. They've had a triple lane swap.
They have. Nano is top lane, which is... We've seen Nano play in the mid lane.
I can see why that area is coming in handy now. Playing that Swain in top lane, he's playing an AP champion, his forte, and he's playing it into a melee champion. On top of that, he won't even have to trade with Fazola in order to get farm out. So this is going to be a slice of cake lane for him, especially because Fazola lacks stun. Like, he lacks CC in his kit.
Wait. So Zambiro, their top laner, went as a marksman.
Yep.
The mid laner
it's not
went
impossible.
top
We
lane.
did see him playing Vayne like 2 rounds ago.
I mean, fair enough, but although he did get pretty chunked in the bot lane. And Fazola Nanotech here duking it out in the top lane. Fazola seems to have lost that trade, but he does have the push.
Well,
What
if
is
he gets to
this?
push out this next wave, he'll be completely fine, and that won't matter.
I
But I do
smell a
not think that Nano's
skirmish.
gonna let that slide.
I smell a skirmish in mid lane. And Camille is coming in.
Camille unfortunately forced to retreat, seeing as that Hui pushed in too much. Melkart getting some nasty trades out. Nano getting engaged on by Fazola. Is he going to keep up this fight? Ooh, narrowly avoids that E. Fazola and Nano both now left at a smidge of HP. This feels like it's going to be a solo bolo top lane 1v1. Ooh.
Might be, unless... Oh, Fazola dodges that. Nice. Although, Fazola is strong-sided this game. So you can see the Skarner's pathing towards him, but he is pushed, so... Either they're gonna
Most
wait for the
unfortunate.
wave to bounce back and gank, or an in-lane gank, maybe?
Maybe a tower dive. If it was this early in the game and it was just a Swain, a champion who you could pretty easily tower dive. Personally, if I was Cardona here, I would go all the way under tower.
Not gonna lie, Chief. We've seen some of Cardona's tower dives at level 2 and 3. I don't think they're a fan.
Oh, what a shame! I'm a fan. You hear that, Luke? If you're listening, I'm a fan. I won't be a fan when that's happening to me in game, though. But you know,
No, yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yep. Oh,
Right with
Skarner.
Ooh, we're seeing some
Yanking
moves
mid.
in the mid lane.
Ooh. Junglers and mid laners duking it out in mid lane. Zambiru getting very low, and he will go down. Camille also goes down. Now it's just Melkart
And Nokotan, but Melkart doesn't walk up and play it aggressively enough. He could have kept running down that Xayah alone. Unfortunately, not enough
Indeed.
abilities up, and Xayah is too fast for him to catch up with, so he lets the bird fly away.
Seems Fazola's playing very safe. He knows the wave is pushing towards him, and he seems to have smelled the Viego on top side, so he's super safe. Just
Well,
wanting
no
him
need
to
to
crush.
make brash moves.
Ooh, Dogo Taco gets hit by Ali Hagar.
But that doesn't really matter. Just forcing the Hui who was already going to recall even faster.
Yep. We might see a TP here because the wave state is a little of a mess. Fazola is another fan of his tempo. He's very low. The Swain came back with an item.
Ooh,
And if he gets
and I
caught,
think
this might be a
Fazola
kill.
would actually be dying there. Ooh.
Oh.
No, you're inting.
No.
Either flash for the kill there or flash out earlier so you don't take an extra shot. Now he's
But
at a quarter
everything was-
HP left with the after effects of his greedy play. Most unfortunate, but Cardona is not going to be doing... Oh, no, Cardona is going to be moving up to counterplay that. He got spotted out by a ward from Ali Hagar, and Nano is fully aware that he needs to back off here or he will die.
Grubbies are up in 10 seconds. Nanotech is low. Camille is already on top side. The Hui is also following up, but can't say I'm a fan. Like mid lane,
I mean,
Ali
we're
Hagar is
seeing
pushing
here
in.
a Void Grub for Drake trade. I mean,
Yep.
with 4 people in the top lane and only 1 champion left on the map in bot, it's very obvious that this is going to be a 1-to-1 trade. It's
Yep,
going to be
yep.
worth it for both of the teams, considering that the team that took those grubs, pardon me, I keep on forgetting what they're called,
Grubbies. Yep,
Yep.
Void Grubs.
is
Ooh,
going to
engage
be
on Ali
still
Hagar.
pushing way more.
But Melkart and Marger are there to reply in kind. Cardona has to flash away. Ali Hagar
gets an
ults.
amazing ult off. Ooh, and Mario unfortunately getting caught out. Meanwhile, parallel to all of that, Nano's starting a 1v1 in the top lane and narrowly avoids dying to Fazola. Fazola doing the same exact thing right back, avoiding dying to Nano. And we're actually seeing that this game is actually very balanced. I'm surprised how much they're playing together. The two teams, neither of them is ripping so far ahead as to make a difference in what we've predicted so far. The rankings are staying pretty consistent. Nano here looking for that tower dive, grabs the kill, but Cardona saves him. What is this? And
No, he doesn't save
Cardona
him, but
actually
he-
manages to get one last auto and kill him, securing the kill
Yep.
for himself. Better safe than sorry with this one. With that in mind,
Gameable.
Mario actually
Getting
ults the
caught.
1 HP Camille, stealing it from bot lane. Again, better safe than sorry. But with that, we have actually a tower dive going on. Mario getting another kill on the bot lane. Manages to force out a double kill. Waffle Warriors ripping ahead in that early game. Managing to make this a 5-2 match. Most surprising, actually. We were thinking, the fans were predicting that Miscreants would be winning this. But maybe we're too quick to judge, and they will be recollecting and regrouping back for another attempt at winning over this early game. They do have those
Yeah, I
void drops, and
mean-
they do come in handy in the mid to late game.
I mean, they still have the scaling champs, right?
That is true.
Fazola
Let's not forget
and
that.
Camille.
Doggo Taco on Hui, very strong champion. Ooh,
Oh,
with that
no,
said,
Doggo
a very strong
Taco.
champion that is getting nuked under his own tower
Survives.
survives at 1 HP.
Cardona ganking topside again. Let's see if they can pull it off this time. Oh. Nano attack ults, but so does Cardona and finishes him off. Melkart is there, but he's a little late.
Just
Show's
a
over,
second,
baby.
Nano's only job there was to ult as soon as he saw the visual effect of Skarner dragging himself through the wall there so that he could get that earlier sustain in. He was too late to the punch, so to say. As we're seeing some
Gameblade.
small trades happening in the mid lane, nothing too special. Just a skirmish here, skirmish there, an auto attack traded for an auto attack. As Zambiru is actually just sitting in bot lane. Who told us he was not a top laner this game? He is just getting to split push and take plates by himself. You see, you can leave the top lane, but the top lane will never leave you. As we actually just saw Hui launching ult at Silas in the mid lane, completely whiffing it. Silas dodges. We're now going to be seeing that Silas reset and probably trying to make it for the next play at Void Grubs.
Indeed. They're coming up in 20 seconds, so he's going to be on time. He buys boots, it seems.
Yep, a 3-for-3 right here is the best thing that Waffle Warriors could pull off, possibly. Grabbing 3 Void Grubs from themselves, denying the 6 for Miscreants is going to be their best bet.
Waffle Warriors trying to gank Fazola. Seem to have given up, but Nanotak has his jungler to walk to. Seems to be losing it. Suddenly starts winning it. He ults. Ooh, Fazola I think is gonna go down here. Yep.
And yes, unfortunately, Fazola is faced with the gray screen at the end of that trade. Ooh, Gameable misses his... Ah, no, Gameable misses everything, but it doesn't matter because after all, they do manage to catch up. And Cardona manages
with the
that
play.
two-man grab, ending up with actually what would be their best case scenario here. They cannot contest those Void Grubs, so why not make a play in the bot lane? They get a double kill and leave Nokatan with some extra gold after that play. Gameable, unfortunately, has to give up his life during that play, but hey man, what's the support to a bot laner? Well, actually, what's the support to a double kill? He killed both of them there. Fortunately, Waffle Warrior is fumbling a little bit in this bot lane with just not enough vision, I would say. Just not enough to be able to see that incoming gank.
You know what's concerning though? Even though they're making good plays on the side of Miscreants, their farm is a little bad.
How come? We're actually seeing... Ooh, unfortunately, Hui is not getting any farm out, and neither is the Zaya. Both of the two champions actually sitting behind some 30 farm behind their opposing laner. How unfortunate for those people. They're being forced off of their waves. They cannot catch anything good. Unfortunately,
Waffle
forced to walk ups for
Warriors.
plays here and there. But Waffle Warriors are actually ripping ahead on these mechanics, and their fundamentals are on point this game.
They've also
Ooh.
gotten the grubs and the dragon. Ooh, non-attack. Under attack by Cardona.
But Nano manages to flip it around because he is just that guy. At level 10 with his ult active, he manages to 2v1 the Fazola and Cardona gank.
Unfortunately,
own
Fazola
tower.
was tanking first, so he goes down immediately.
Yes, you must not forget that Gwen is but a little doll, and she is not actually a big stone scorpion. With that
Zambiru
said,
gets
however, another champion
gameable.
from Miscreants falls. Gameable, unfortunately, killed under his own tower, in his own jungle. Ooh, Mario going for a tower dive and steals the kill from his ADC. And somehow survives it. Nano decides to go for the execute, but unfortunately gives it to Fazola.
Nice ult by Cardona.
Did you just see that? Cardona casts ulting the air as a display of his absolute superiority to this enemy jungler as he manages to steal out Gromp. I think that right there was a sonorous war crime. I do not want to see that again. Please, can I go blind?
My eyes are bleeding. I'm very surprised Dogutaco doesn't have the edge on farm, considering he's ranged.
But don't forget, Ali Hawker is playing this very aggressively. Very surprising for an ADC player to play this aggressive, especially in the mid lane of all places, with a champion that he most probably is not that familiar with. Unless this is some secret Waffle Warriors tech that we
Fazola
have
got
not yet
first
seen.
tower. First tower? No, he didn't get first tower, but he did get tower and a lot of plates for that. So
Considering that
might
it
see a
just hit
comeback.
14 minutes, yes, that would actually mean that the bot lane and the top lane both got full plates. Let's have a look at the money really quickly. Why not?
Sure.
Ooh, Zambiru sitting 2k ahead of Zaya, and
Top
the
lane
top
very
laner is
equal.
actually very even, considering how many kills and how much more farm the Swain has and how many plates the Gwen got. That does make sense to me. The math is adding up. In the mid lane, also a
Junglers.
2,000 gold canyon between the Silas and Hui.
Junglers, there's what, 600 gold difference, and it's slowly ranking up. Cardona misses his dash.
Oh, but
Ali
Cardano, where's
Hagar.
that ultimate that you had earlier? Unfortunately, that display of power did not let you do it again.
Doggo Taco with the massive AoE, turning that fight around. Fazola coming in, but doesn't seem to catch
Nokatan unfortunately
anyone.
decides to use his ult offensively and has to retreat early. He cannot keep up the fight, but Doggo Taco actually gets a snipe off right before anything happens, and the shield from
Nanotech is
Hui
playing ham
saving
today.
them. Yes, but Doggo Taco there really saved his team. The 3-man shield from his W to W really saved them there, because Nano could have gotten a triple kill and actually aced Miscreants right there. I bet that they're saying prayers to Doggo in that voice channel of theirs right now. Ooh, Cardona going for a gank. Unfortunately, does not manage to make contact with Caitlyn here.
He does manage to stop the push though, so she doesn't get the Zambiru doesn't get the tower here.
It is true. Zambiru, just build Hullbreaker already, bro. What are we waiting for?
Okay, it seems that things are gonna calm down here, but Drake is up in 130.
This is the third Drake of the game. We're actually looking at what's this Drake again?
No, sorry, that was blue buff. I was looking at blue buff. My bad. Drake is up
Ooh.
in 40 seconds.
Ah, okay then. So which Drake is it that we're looking at here?
The blue
Ocean,
buff
right?
Drake.
The blue buff Drake. I see the secret dragon that's been added this patch.
That is Hextech.
Hextech, okay. Less about the Drakes, more about the fights. We're seeing Nano Attack walking up here, really ballsy, trying to pick out a fight. He is level 12. We must not forget that he's really strong right now. But
Bro,
unfortunately, he takes
Nanotech is
some really
going
nasty trades
balls to
and
the wall.
does force off Nokatan off of the objective, securing yet another Drake for Waffle Warriors.
Guys, Zambiru was by himself. What's he gonna do against the Camille and Skarner?
Well, of course, considering that he is the one, yes, he does not need a gun to get respect in this stream. He would definitely 1v1 them. Well, 1v2. Ooh, Zambiru,
Gameable
unfortunately,
going
here
in on Zambiru. Will he get him? Nope, he changes onto Marger. They'll get the jungler, which means secure the dragon. But Gameable seems to be going down. Zaya goes down to the Silas. Zambiru goes down
Unfortunately,
as well.
there was a very, very sideways fight. They fought without Nano, who unfortunately could not join them for that objective due to having to
This
stop that top
was
push. Fazola's TP,
actually-
they're saving the entire thing.
This was a very good fight. Nanotech teleported top while
Stop a split push. Meanwhile,
Split-
Fazola teleported from top.
Fazola
That right there was some
teleported.
top tier mind control. Personally, if I was Nano there, I would have given that tower. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just be honest with you. Tower is not worth an entire objective, especially not just tier 2 top lane. Who cares
To be
about
fair.
that?
To be fair, they do have 2 Drakes, so if they gave up Dragon, wouldn't have lost much. If they did lose Tower, however, the Gwen Fazola would have been a little more ahead, and they don't want that 650 gold, no? For a second
But
tower.
having that soul point pressure is absolutely crazy. You must not forget.
Game
being
able
able to
getting caught
contest-
out.
Being able to contest soul at any given moment at around 25 minutes would be winning them the game. But as we were going on about that play, Gameable unfortunately gets found placing wards and gets clapped in the jungle. Nano picking up the kill after all, and the enemy team scuttling off with a bit of extra gold, some spending money for their vision.
Ooh, Marger coming in for a gank on Fazola. Ali Hagar takes his ultimates. Let's see, can Fazola outplay this? He does have Merc Threads, so CC won't hold him down for too long, but it seems his health bar going way down too fast. Holy shit, there he goes.
All right, quick fun fact. Did you see that although he hit the last wave of Gwen's ultimate, Silas Ali Hagar there did almost no damage?
No, I was not paying attention to that. I was seeing the health bars and watching if Fazola was gonna dodge the CC, because that was, oh my lord, they're just diving them.
Unfortunately,
on
dodging
top
CC
lane.
is not an option for Dogotako as he gets caught out 1v4 under tower. Unfortunately, he falls there. A quick
Very good use of
tooltip.
Herald.
Yep. Ooh. Very good use of Herald, but unfortunately he dies. Ooh.
Oh, Cardona with the ultimate! Flash ultimate! Melkart will go down! Marger
Ooh,
goes
and
down,
this
but
is
takes
a
somebody with him.
one-sided stomp. Nokatan getting some really big DPS out there with that fully stacked press the attack, going all out. Now, actually,
They're gonna do
Team
Baron? Are they
Miscreant
gonna do
seems
Baron?
to be making a run back for it, but they cannot Baron here. No way, would they?
Well,
I think they're doing it. They're
They're
actually
doing it.
betting on Zambiru not being able to stop it, and they're doing it themselves.
if Zambiru gets one shot here, this might actually be Baron.
Yeah, with that in mind, however, we must remember that this is just one lone ADC against the world. And no, that's not
Guys, you
correct.
need to
There's actually a
finish.
TP coming out from Ali Hagar.
Finish it. Alright. Baron has been secured. Fazola tanks that for some Dogo Taco,
From
but I
Zambiru.
think Dogo Taco might go down. Ooh, he gets feared. Ooh, Nokotan goes down.
Ali Hagar now
Dogotako.
chasing down Dogotako. This is going to be a flip, a Baron flip. As we saw, although they managed to get the objective, it does not really matter, as unfortunately the team will be portion of the team will be falling here.
It's okay. They
Was
still
that
have Baron
really worth
secured,
it?
which means if they can get some towers, some objective gold,
The most they can do here is push out side lanes and make some pressure so that they could contest this upcoming Drake. However, I do not think that Waffle Warriors are going to fumble yet another dragon, as Nano is currently hovering around mid lane and not going to back down. They are going to
Yep.
force out mid turret here, actually,
yeah.
as Nano gets a catch on Cardona.
I'm not a super big fan of that Hue flash, to be honest. He kind of sacrificed himself, so, save that flash might as well. Ooh, Zaya ult coming in. but it seems
unfortunately Miscreants are being run down here. The Waffles are pulling off some crazy plays, absolutely unexpected. But with that said, that's all of the Baron holders down, isn't it? Wait, no, I'm incorrect. That Camille still has Baron. There is still a chance for him to push out a lane or two, but unfortunately, Nano has moved down to the bot lane, has TP up, and can push out a wave, reset, and still TP, and be there on time for the Drake.
Unfortunately, Waffle Warriors have picked them off, so now they don't have any pushing power, and they're just waiting to respawn, and while they're doing that, they're gonna take Dragon. This is gonna be their third Dragon for there, which is gonna be soul points.
Yep, mid lane getting pushed out by Miscreants. The least they could do, trying to trade that that objective bounty for a little bit of pushing, some small gold coming in, a bit of an economy round here, deciding to save up. Perhaps the next upcoming couple of fights would be the ones which will decide the game, as we are still not certain which way this game is going. Although Waffles have this pushed out and they have 3 Drakes, it seems that Miscreants are winning the team fights with their amazing comp. Most unexpected, actually. But we are seeing that Gwen actually doing all that damage this early on. I mean, we're just at 2 items, Nashers and Rift Maker. Those 2 items alone are enough for that third ult to almost fully one-shot Swain. Really quickly about that tooltip I was telling you about earlier. Gwen's abilities apply her passive. Her passive is the percent max health damage that heals her as well. So even if Silas is to steal it and use the full ability, it will never do as much damage because it won't have the passive application.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
So we're actually seeing a small mismatch in ultimate utility here.
Yeah, but
with that mismatch in mind, we're seeing some very weird pushing patterns.
Oh, Gabe, we're getting caught out by the nano attack. But he's a Camille, he might make it out yet. Cardano box the Kate ult.
Melkart, why are we afraid? You are level 11, you are full health, you have your ult still available to you. Why are we walking up and then turning around, bro? You were going to grab them there, stun them, and then get a kill for your team. Was that some secret communication that we did not know about?
No, I believe Camille flashed away from his W stun, so he was like, okay.
So it paid off anyways, so why not?
Yep.
Ooh, unfortunately Nano over here getting biting off more than he can chew, getting caught out in the top lane. Too slow with his combo. Fazala escapes it within a moment's notice. That those Merc Treads coming in handy. Fazala does have Cosmic Drive here. I didn't expect this, okay. Oh, a 5-man actually grouping up top lane to stop Nano. He starts up his ult trying to escape them here, but unfortunately he gets locked down and caught off guard. He gets one-shot entirely. He must not underestimate this Gwen, as she has actually caught up in items to him.
Yep.
It might be...
And,
wait, Gwen is actually ahead in gold by a whole 1,000 there in that top lane. Unfortunately, Nano, you have fallen off. Yeah, Nano, you have fallen off here. Miscreants seem to be winning this in the team fighting stage, but what's happening here? Miscreants might be winning the team fights, but unfortunately that would only apply if they're all there at once. Getting caught off like that little by little is not going to be beneficial for you.
Ooh, Gameblade ignites Ali Hagar. Oh, it's just not enough. He heals back. Fazala coming in on Zambiru. And he gets kited.
Ooh. Ace in the hole, unfortunately not enough to kill off Dogataco. He's now going to be defending the base from the United Forces of Waffle Warriors. Let us hope that this game will be dragged out just a little bit longer. I do want to see more of this team fighting action. We're seeing some very concise plays, a lot of team play in order here. Even with some of the smallest scuff-ups, we're seeing the team make up for it, as Nano's solo death in top lane actually ended up dividing Miscreants there just for that little bit and forcing them to fight Waffles. Trading a 4-4-4. Or was that 3?
I don't know, but you know what I've noticed? Whoever gets this Skarner ult off first seems to be winning the game.
Okay.
Or the team fight, sorry.
Can we imagine 2 Skarners ulting each other and all they do is just like drag themselves into each other?
Because like a fusion reactor just explode in the center. No,
Right.
but the Sylas got a really good ultimate this time. And yeah, unfortunately, for Cardona, he couldn't pull off his own ultimate, so they lost that team fight. Barely, might I add, but they did lose it. Ooh, Alihaga going in.
Grabs out that Camille lockdown ultimate. Maybe during the next team fight he wishes to despawn one of his enemy players. We're actually seeing our first level 16 coming up very soon. Both Alihagar, Nano, Fazola, and Dogotako are at level 15. With this level 3 ultimate, would the next team fight be the one getting decided for us? Nano, for some reason, in the top lane, he decides that he will be able to 1v1 Fazola for some whatever reason. Even though he lost the past 3
fail
1v1s, he
flashes
gets absolutely
and-
shredded down. Just a matter of seconds. Nano, what is this? Is this your ultra ego? Are you becoming Prince Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z? Are you daring Fazola to shred you one more time? Like that song, Shred Me, baby.
Ooh,
one
Silas
more time.
teleported top lane to stop the Gwen, and Cardona seems to have made the call. They're doing Dragon. Oh, wow. The Caitlyn and the... Caitlyn and the Karma rushing in to help Ali Hagar. They're like, we're taking your top laner. You
And
take
with
Dragon?
that said, Fazola actually goes down there. Unfortunately, he gets caught out. Even with his Gwen's immune ability, he does not disconnect tethers such as the one of Karma. And he cannot
Bro,
escape that
that
kind
was
of
a
fight.
power play. They were like, you take Dragon, we're taking your top laner, which is one of the strongest players on your team, so we can take that Baron. Ooh, Cardona
and-
goes in thinking they were still on it, but he ends
Baron
up with a
actually
mouthful of
ends him
nothing.
there a little bit. The Baron is a paid actor, guys. You heard it here first, folks. Waffle Warriors have actually bribed Baron Nashor and made him start regenerating health randomly throughout the encounter. While while Cardona was obviously going for that smite drive-by, he unfortunately does not manage it, as for some reason the Baron regenerates up to 5000 HP midway through the fight.
Yep. I was hoping Miscreants would, team up there, but they just seem to have left Cardona to his own voices. as they
Perhaps
tried
it was
to steal.
it was a one-man sacrifice. Perhaps Cardona was the hero there. He was telling his team, "I can be your hero, baby," driving in solo, and unfortunately getting a DUI on Skarner. We're going to have to ask him about this one later because that right there was not legal. Perhaps this is why Zambiru the policeman is going to be arresting him. Guys, did you know that Zambiru is a policeman?
No. Nobody
so-
knows here in chat.
Okay. Suppose we'll know next time.
Yeah.
What we do know here is that, unfortunately, Dogotaka is getting caught out, and Ali Hagar is running away from a 2v1 gank. Hizonya's buying himself just a few more seconds. Ooh, for some reason, the re-engage is a really risky move, but something that could have paid off. You know, giving a 1-for-1 here at this point in the game would probably win them the Nexus battle here.
Waffle Warriors this time not letting their side laner die in vain. Or just die in general. Pushing mid.
Yep. Nono trying to get some nice catches out there, unfortunately does not make it. Walks up for auto attacks, gets shielded by Karma. This seems to be an efficient strategy as that siege minion actually makes it. Cardona unfortunately caught out, the Scorpion is just too big to dodge. And that's one man down on the side of Miscreants. No ultimate on Nano, and no ultimate on Zambiru. We're now waiting for the next upcoming couple of plays that could potentially define what's going to be happening this game. Perhaps the end of the match is just around the corner. We must, however, be patient and we must be vigilant, as Fazola could be pulling off an amazing 1v4 here in the top lane. Unfortunately, not enough time. All of his abilities do not connect. His team is afraid to follow up on him. They let him die. Nokatan trying to auto-attack, but Zambiru is just one-shotting him. What is that damage? Officer, stop. He's not armed. The top laner goes down. The mid laner still alive. Hui is now on his last wits trying to defend this with Cardona.
Yep, Waffle Warriors are trying to end this. They do have the
But Zambiru
means.
gets caught out.
Yep.
Cardona gets the jump on him and manages to kill him off. But at the same time, the Hui goes down. Cardona going for the ult, but ooh, that was not Cardona. That was Ali Hagar all along.
Oh, Gameable misses his combo.
And unfortunately, Cardona here is getting caught out for the very last time, as just a 1 HP outplay defines the last moments of the game. Non-attack BMing for the last time, decides to ult in their base, and that's the game from the side of Waffle Warriors. Another victory for the side of the Waffles. Unfortunately, fans, the 57% predict was not correct. It was actually Waffle Warriors that came back around and won the game in the end.
Yep.
With that said, holy hell, that was a very interesting match, something that we do not see very often. So even up until the very end, even with a chance to flip at that very last second, that could have been anything, quite literally. That match was amazing.
It was.
Someone in chat was yelling auto attack for that 1 HP trade at the very end. Indeed, it did come down to the 1 health fight at the very end. And Zambiru off-rolled, yes, really, really strong, still unexpected.
Alright, let's see who's
Lemon
going to
asked
be our...
LeBron to go after the game and coach Melkart. What am I going to coach Melkart? I already see him at MCAS lectures. I do not need to coach him. Right, with that said, what do you think about who's going to be the MVP from the side of Waffle Warriors? I don't think that Nano deserves it this time around. Nano played really well that early game, mid game, very nice, but during that late game he started throwing. He went for those split pushes alone. He kept pulling 3 people to him and dying solo.
I think either Vego or Silas, because that Silas ultimate down in bot lane was
quite something,
the ultimate they needed to actually turn the game around. From there on, remind me, who was playing Silas? I am so bad with him.
Silas, that was Ali Hagar.
Ali Hagar, yes.
Yep, and a very unexpected role swap. Of course, you would get caught off with the names like that. Personally, I hardly kept up myself. Gator asked me, why did I say these one an enemy player? Well, I'm sorry, I don't want to say the words murder, kill, mutilate on stream. I just did, but just for context, just for context.
All right, let's see who's our. Okay, I don't recognize the Discord name, so I'm jumping in with our fellow MVP. I'll see you soon, Le Bonbon.
Yes,
thank you for casting.
The next stream.
Yep, see you.
Hello.
Remind me, what is your in-game name, please?
Oh, I'm Marger. I was the Viego.
Ah, okay. Nice. Very well played.
Thank you.
How do you feel winning that game?
I think, especially after yesterday's game against GWA, it served as a wake-up call, to be honest. I realized I was playing too safe, and there were plays which I would have done in solo queue maybe, but not in this tournament, because everything was new and everything. But I think today I just said I'll just play like it's another flex game, and I think it worked out pretty well.
Indeed, it did. You were pushing your lead there and doing plays.
Yeah.
Coming into this game, what was apart from playing a little bit more aggressive? What was the strategy? Were you planning to play around the mid laner, bot lane, top lane?
To be honest, playing around mid lane is always the easiest for me, even because it's just in the center of the map, and for me personally, it's just easier to make plays around mid lane. So I'd say mid lane's my comfort. Gotcha. And I also did some plays top because the Gwen was the biggest threat, I think.
Yes, definitely. He was the biggest, chunkiest boy in terms of pocket money.
Yeah.
Who was making the calls in game?
To be honest, it was part Nano and part Zambiru, and also part me. I think it
Okay.
could have gone a bit smoother in terms of what to do. In fact, there were times we entered in the game because there was a conflict, but as long as we won in the end, it should be fine.
Yep. As long as you're making better calls than the enemy team, that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Did it all go as planned, or were there some like
To
the
be honest
imping
with you, these swap rolls were very last minute. I was a bit skeptical myself, but I kind of just believed in them and let them do their own thing. And, I mean, somehow it worked out. Did it go as smoothly as it could be? No, but a win's a win, I guess.
A win's a win. Were moments where you got reminded that you need to improve in certain things?
Yeah, definitely. I think first time they took our dragon, I think it was their Drake. That one I think could have been caught better. We should have just left it there, seeing that it was a 5v4, and our top laner went to catch the top turret and prevent the second turret from being destroyed. I think that just could have been called off, and we would have given Drake without having died. But I mean, there's always areas for improvement, I guess. Yeah.
Nice. If not Viego, what would you have picked?
I think usually they put me on Wukong. I mean, I enjoyed the champion as well, but seeing that I think my last 5 games or something was Wukong, even I told them, tipo, I'm more comfortable on Viego today. I just feel like it's a Viego day. I don't know.
Comfort picks. Nice.
It just felt good to pick today.
Very nice. All right, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you. Well done. Hope to see more of you soon. And see you in the next game.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See ya.